Lads, I'm hitting a wall. It's the Steph Curry time all over again. If you guys don't remember, at about this time during the Steph Curry grind, with about 18 days to go, I was about halfway there. So we're almost halfway through the season, and I was about halfway there. And I gave up. But right now, we have spent a long time. I think, honestly, I reckon if you take away the Spotlight sim hours, like, yeah, you get a lot of XP for Spotlight sims. I reckon if you take away Spotlight sims, I've played maybe 15 hours. I reckon I've spent less than an hour a day specifically grinding XP, like grinding the players. The rest of it has just been from playing the game, so I don't mind it too much. We've gotten a lot of it from playing the game. Again, I'll definitely play a challenge game. It's not the most difficult thing in the world to play a contract. Give me a free 100 MT, I guess. Let me just apply one to the GOAT Wes Unselt. There you go, it's a free 100 XP. But yeah, so we are on 77,000. I'm pretty sure my record, if I'm not mistaken, my record was season 1, where I've never had 100,000 basically. I've never had 100,000. I know for a fact I'm going to break that. The last thing I want to do though is I don't want my last 3 days of the season, I don't want to have to no-life the game for D-Rob. I really don't have to no-life it. I know most ballin got 80,000 in 3 days, but he's playing 8 hours a day, and I don't want to do that. But you might be looking right now, will I give up like I did last time? Will I give up like I did the last time? And all I'm going to say, we're not giving up. We are not giving up. There's a few reasons for that. First reason, almost everything can be done in Triple Threat offline. So you guys can see right here, I'm on 670 total wins. So I'm still like way off. I'm way off Peja Stojakovic. At the end of the day, when the new season comes out, I would not be surprised if we get an insane pink dot or opal, or maybe for 1,300 wins we get Dark Matter. If we get Dark Matter, all bets are off. All bets are off. I'm going to be grinding this. And the best thing is that, like, the pack, and also if you look at the date, tomorrow we are getting a new reward in this game, and I don't think I'm going to get him first game like Donald. I reckon 100, 200 games is probably what it's going to take. And if we're chipping away on Triple Threat offline, which is a game mode I can do without even watching the game, like I'm grinding while watching TV series, while just chilling, I don't mind this type of a grind. And also, instead of having to constantly look through these agendas, there's literally, if you go onto 2KDB, there are full agenda lists there, which is insane. But before we get on to anything else, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to 235,000 subscribers by the end of this week. That would be berserk. Like, that would be crazy. Like, and we initially went to hit it. We're trying to hit it by the end of the month, and the support recently has been absolutely crazy on this channel. But at the same time, like, 2KDB is the single best myteam site there has ever been. So let's just drag 2KDB over so I can show you guys. So like, there's literally an agenda tracker, so you can see all the like daily agendas. You can see like everything. So if you want to look at the daily agendas, you can check them off. You can check off all the LeBron ones. So you can like literally find all the agendas that you've done, that you haven't done, rather than having to constantly go through the agenda tab. And that like speeds things up. Like, you don't know how much time you waste having to like constantly like keep note of what you need, keep note of like what you're doing. And there's, oh man, there's just a bunch of things. Like price, we're like 19 points away. That's another 2,000. We have another 2,000 there, and I haven't really even bothered with that one. There's a lot of like big, easy things that we haven't done yet. Like in the Pantheon set, we still need, oh, we got our Mason points. So I can sell back Desmond Mason, and I can sell back Dale Ellis. Because I'm not bothered doing, like, I'm at this stage, I'm not even doing ones to say assists for 200. It's just not worth it for me. Like, it may be worth it finishing at the 11 here for 350, but like, the assist ones at this stage aren't even worth it for me. Like, Dimes of clutch players, 35 for 450. I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. I'll do them at the end, but I'm not doing them right now. Like, things like free throws I haven't even touched. Like, I haven't even gone out of my way to do any of these. Like, we've done some of the points ones. Obviously, some of the higher ones will be fine. Like, I'm not bothered buying any of these cards. Like, I haven't bought a card. Like, the highest cards I bought are pink diamonds, but I bought the 2 pink diamonds that were going for like 12k. So it's not like I'm overly spending. But there's so many easy challenges left to do. Like, we've barely broken a sweat. Aside from the where is it? The Spotlight Sims. I haven't broken a sweat. I have not broken a sweat this season. Like, you're looking at Pantheon. I still, like, the 25 with Legler, the 25 with Rick Barry, or Brent Barry. I can get layups so easily with him if I really tried. And then, nah, I'm not going to buy Magic. But, like, then if worst comes to worst towards the end of the season, and we have to just chip away and get a few assists and stuff with people while new players come out, then yeah, I'll combo up some of them. LeBron, that's easy. 25 dunks. That's so easy to do. 10 3-pointers. These two are so easy. It's an easy 1,000 XP. So, like, I can honestly be sitting there close to 90,000 XP in, like, an hour. If I grind the game for another hour, I'm at, like, 90k. So, we're in good shape. We are in good shape. So, a lot of you guys might be asking, is it too late to start this grind for D-Rob? It all depends on what you want to do. It really does. Because I get asked this question all the time. It all depends on what you want to do. Is it still possible to get D-Rob? Of course. Of course. Is D-Rob going to be worth it? I don't know. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's only a Galaxy Opal. We can't forget, 98, 99 overall, there's no difference. Like, as much as people want to say there's a big difference, it's 1 overall. Like, no one talks about there being a big difference between a 98 overall pink diamond and a 97 overall pink diamond, or a 97 overall opal, or a 95 overall, 96 overall pink diamond, or 93 overall diamond, 94 overall diamond. No one cares about that. It's just like the if they juice him up and give him 30 plus off badges, he's going to be a god anyway. But for me, it's just that the center position is a position I'm kind of weak in on my squad, which is why I'm going for it. I can't play Wes there. I'm currently playing Aaron Baines at center. Like, if you look at the rest of my team, next gen, John Wall's a god. D'Lo, as much as I like D'Lo, I don't know. I might play, because he's a spider, I'm going to play Mitchell, but Oles are better. Like, look at how good I am 1 through 3. Ray Allen, again, maybe the best card I've used on next gen. How good I am 1 through 3, starters and bench, or even 1 through 4, because Jameson's Chicken Man, and Wes is a god. It's just how weak that center position is compared to everywhere else. That's the only reason I am going for D-Rob. But if you want to, like, chill, like, again, it might seem like I'm spending a whole bunch of time playing the game, and I am playing a lot of time playing the game, but not specifically grinding for XP. Like, I've been grinding Evos, I've been grinding these, like, free cards that have cool card art, I've grinded Spotlight Sims, and honestly, yes, you make a little bit XP for that, but not enough that it's worth it. Like, I didn't even focus while grinding any of these, Spotlight Sims on getting guys or getting XP, because it just took too much concentration. So if you want to, like, kind of half-ass it, be a little bit relaxed, play an hour or two a day, yes, it is too late. If you want to play I reckon if you play specifically to grind XP, and you play either like Rookie Dom or even Triple Threat offline, where you don't really have to focus, that's where I prefer. That's my method of grinding XP, is always this game mode right here. You can get, easily playing an hour a day, you can get this card. Like, with the way 2K are giving out XP, and especially that, like, back in the day, like, say these lower overall players, they used to, like, a Legler from Deep would have been like 200 XP at the start of a couple of seasons ago, but now it's like 500 XP and he's like 1,000 MT. And, like, up to the cards that are, like, less than 5k MT, you can get, like, the guts of 7,000 or 8,000 XP, which was just from the really cheap cards, whereas that was the entire set back in the day. So it's a lot easier now. But if you are doing it right now, it's possible, but you will have to know life a little bit. Like, I reckon you're spending about 2.5 hours a day specifically grinding XP from now to the end of the season. And if you do want, and if you are the later you leave it, the more you have to grind. Like, I reckon if you grind with a week to go, I reckon you could probably grind 5 hours a day and still get them. Like, 10 days from now, I reckon if you started then, it would be like a 5-hour specifically XP grinding. But that's, like, you got to have your tactics right. You got to be doing 2-3 XP challenges in it, at the same time with that. You can't just, like, be relaxed. Like, again, if I had been more efficient with XP grinding, I could be at well over 100,000 right now. I just haven't really been bothered too much. I've been focusing on just kind of having fun, not really thinking, and just hitting some 3-pointers for players. And, you know, as always, we are focusing on going for guys that look cool. We're going for guys with ice in their veins. We're going for guys with horns. We're going for the spider. Like, we are literally just going for guys that look cool. So, look, it is what it is anyway. It is what it is. I should be getting D-Rob. I am just over halfway there, but it's not an easy grind by any means. It is not easy. If you started day one, it's not too bad a grind. Like I reckon it's about probably a 35-hour grind. Whereas, well, that's if you're specifically grinding. Speaking, I've grinded a lot more than 35 hours, but not like efficiently. Whereas other seasons, I reckon it's been close to a 100-hour grind. So, you know what? At this stage, I reckon if you want to go get him, and you are watching this video after like the 11th of March, I don't think he's worth it. It's just too much of a grind. But if you want to go get him, you haven't started, you just picked up the game, it's doable. It is definitely doable. It will take a little bit of a grind, but it's definitely doable. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.